Unique scene that you won't get anywhere else other than the Head of the Charles. We're deeply grateful for the artists that support us in their own way here on the Head of the Charles.
Barbie crew coming out first. Oh, somebody's right on their tail, though. 1, 2.
And with those bagpipes, a fitting introduction to our next event. Thank you so much, sir. We've got our Director's Challenge Mixed Eights now coming into view, and it is bound number 1, the Barbie crew. What do we got? Thank you. Well done. And we've got the Barbie crew coming up next. This is a combo of former national team oarsmen and women: Louisa Palmer, Catherine Sheehan, James Besser, Alex Zosels, Elena Humphrey, Sarah Maeda, Lou Harwood, Steve Tucker, and Pranny Bose, doing a great job, but it's still a tight line there. They're right behind them are the Riverside crew. Is that right?
Yep, Riverside.
Riverside is Michael Floyd, Elizabeth Rund, Anita Verhoul, Ashley Lanford, Catherine Widgery, Andrew O'Brien, Charles Wu, Matt Schoenwald, and Sam Batchelor from Riverside are really trying to make a dent in the lead of the first crew.
Also, great line from Riverfront.
A great line now from Riverfront Recapture. This crew is formerly known as Power 10, and they're going to need one today if they're going to close the gap on Riverside. So let's see if they can do it. Riverfront Recapture, bound number 3 coming into view. Bound number 6, though, making a move all the way from a combo crew from all over the country. We've got from Boulder, Marin County in California, Colorado, and New York. This crew was formed through friendships across Masters rowers from the UW men's crew from 2021. So a really strong crew doing a great job here at bound number 6. Zach Kassler, Colleen Coling, Liz Thoron, Christina Bettini, Chrissy Goodis, Deanne Little, Ian Engstrom, Mike Gasper, Sam Halbert from the University of Washington. And they have moved through bound number 4. That's the British crew we've got now from Wimbledon, Taunton, Somerset. Jackie Snyder, Catherine Dietz, Henry Herring, Adrian Theed, Stuart Harries, Philip Monkton, Barbara Connolly, and Rachel Alexandra. That's average age 64. Doing an incredible job. In the red unis are the Willamette crew. What bound number? Bound number 5 from Portland, Oregon is the Willamette crew. Jan Bird, Jerome Gianetti, John Albert, Richard Williams, Bill Bird, Mary Oshwald, Sarah Wright, Sarah Copeland, and Jenny Withcomb.
The next crew, the starboards are orange and the ports are teal. They're bound number 7.
And we've got teal and orange combo on the port starboard side. This is bound number 7. Yes? The Endeavor Racing Alliance. Oh, this is a strong crew. This is Leslie Wright's crew. Jay Bellantoni, Heather Friel, Dave Peters, Gerald Friel, Adam Holland, Bill Browder, Pam Newharth, and Wendy O'Brien. A strong crew from Endeavor Racing Alliance. Those are their colors, orange and teal. A bunch of ragamuffins, but they look pretty good today. Bow number 8, this is the Crimson Death Barge, which is obviously a nod to the Radcliffe and Harvard Association. They've rowed together in college on the men's and women's teams at Harvard. 10 is in the blue and yellow crew. That's the Nashville crew, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. One of the younger entries. They're averaging age 39. And that youth is serving them well because they've kind of got a good gap on the crew behind them. So well done, Nashville. They've passed bow number 9, who sits several lengths back on them right now. That's the Narragansett crew. They are all generations of the great rowing Mulligans. They're all descendants of the J. Edward and Emily Mulligans of South Boston.
Their jerseys spell out Mulligan from bow to stern.
And they might need a mulligan today, but they're doing a great job. The Mulligans, the name spelled out on the back of the jerseys, it's Lisa Evans, John Mulligan, Genevieve Mulligan, Emily Tansky, Mary Carmack, John Mulligan, Elizabeth Mulligan, Brian Mulligan, and Xavier Mulligan, just 25, the youngest one, who's hauling his whole family down the river today. Well done. Coming into view now in the blue hull is bow number 11. That is the PCRA crew from New Rochelle, New York. They've been racing this event for about 10 years, and this is returning from last year's veteran crew. This is Susanna Young, Susan Sales, Jane Carmody, Mary Caulfield, Julie Hansen, Pat Wetzel, Michael Carmody, Chris Ives, and Bertrand Spunberg. Ooh, a little bit of blade overlap. No real contact, so we are all good.
16 is overtaking 12.
Bow 16 are the Bear Island Aquatic Center from Redwood City, California. They've got rainbow unisuits.
And they overtook 12 in all black.
And they've overtaken bow number 12. That's the crew in all black. That's the Soggy 8 from Saugatuck. Over in Westport, Connecticut. So a strong crew from Redwood City. This is Bella Shiros, James Hopp, Amy Wessel, John Lamb, Tracy Wilk, Athena Bradley, Daniel Jenkins, Amanda Hawkins, and Ariel Webb.
We got more blade over blade coming around the corner. Appears to be 20 on the Cambridge side.
Got a lot of crowded crews here on the buoy line right now. Yep. And on the buoy line is bow number 13. They're being overtaken on the Cambridge shore by bow number 20, Station L from Portland, Oregon. So passing on the Cambridge side is costly, but they're doing a great job, and they're moving right back into position for the Elliott Bridge. A great line, a great decision by the coxswain from Station L.
So again, that's 13.
And 13 is on the buoy line. That is the CRI crew from right here in Brighton, Mass.
Right behind them in the blue hull is 14.
And then the blue hull behind them are bow number 14, the Steady State Network. This is Rachel Friedman, who took to the mic earlier today, along with Tara Morgan. David Scherzer joins them, Talon Stutling, Kate Lee Woodja, Cone Elbers, Bobby Kaiser, Napoleon Griffin, and Andrew Waiters.
21 has bow deck on stern.
Bow 21 has bow deck on them, though. Bow 21, the Alex Manful Fund from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. The rowing for the Alex Manful Fund in memory of their friend, Alex Manful, who was a coxswain at Phillips Exeter, Princeton University, and the Boston Rowing Club. This is all to raise money and awareness for the illness of PANDAS/PANS.
17.
Bow 17 is next, another CRI crew. A group of rowers trying to throw down on the course, and they are certainly doing that today. Well-rowed CRI.
15 holding off 19.
Bow number 15 on the buoy line. That's the Harvard Waves of Brighton. They're trying to hold off bow number 19, who is charging from the CRI Brighton. This is all pink from CRI. They are another Barbie and Ken crew, a popular theme today for the Mixed Directors Challenge. Both crews doing a great job coming through the arch now and headed for home.
Riggers over buoys, 18.
Bow number 18 now, of course, having the courage to put those riggers right over the buoys. That's the Cambridge Boat Club. All Cambridge Boat Club members, longtime participants in the Head of the Charles, Peter Yao, Patricia Hambrick, Kim Donlin, Sarah Cowhard, Mary Jo Meisner, Tom Kohler, Ed Smith, James Cusack, and Todd Millay. Let's go, Cambridge!
Coming up, we have 23 in the green units.
Bow 23 in the green unisuits now. That's the Pocock Rowing Club from Seattle. We've got Rachel Lemieux, Sharon Korn, Wendy Lee Connors, Nicholas Maddock, Marco Bussadori, Margaret Radford, David Wilson, Jennifer Huang, and Scott Bolar. Average age 50, but Scott Bolar brings that average down at age 27. So well done, Pocock. And bout number 30 now coming into view. This is a Sammamish Rowing Association crew. Sammamish, a very strong crew in many events here this weekend. They're from Redmond, Washington. Getting some fan support on the Elliott Bridge. Sammamish crew. Bout number 22 is next in the blue hats with CRI equipment. CRI, as we said earlier, is a sponsor of the regatta, and they also help many clubs who have traveled from afar to get the equipment they need to get them down the course today. And right now, this is Tallahassee Rowing Club from Tallahassee, Florida, coming down the crew. This is average age 69. Doing a great job. The oldest person in this crew is Don Tannhauser at age 89. Let's give him a big round of applause. Well rowed, Tallahassee. We're so glad you're here. Have a great row. This is their 5th time in the mixed 8. This club was founded in 1992. Oh, and Joe Dobson, my friend Joe Dobson. How could I miss? Also rowing here today. Have a great row, Tallahassee. High Vis Orange, bout number 26, are from Fort Collins, Colorado. This club has overtaken bout number 24, Riverfront Recapture, who also has had a strong showing at the regatta this weekend. So the High Vis shirts, all the way from Fort Collins, Colorado. Averaging age 61. All right, bow number 28 now in white. This is the crew from China. Let's give them a big round of applause. All the way from China, they are called the Deep Dive Crew. Deep Dive Hangzhou, a combined team. I'm not going to pronounce all the names, but their average age is 44, all the way from China. White hats, white jerseys, a co-ed crew. They're doing an incredible job. They are the pioneers, amateur rowers in China.
25, 27, both series.
Yeah, they've done a great job moving up on their local fan favorites. Bout number 25, Community Rowing in Brighton. This is the General Sweeps program. Lisa Laskin, who was on the mic earlier this weekend. Lillian Yu, Ruth Matson, Asa Nixon, Steve Conover, who used to row for Greater Lawrence, Jean France de Rosario, Edge Ganoza, Ashley Hall, and Hannah Gaudette. Bout number 27 is right behind them, another CRI crew. So full of CRI members trying to take their oars to the course here today. Go CRI.
And then 29 coming around the corner, also CRI.
What is it?
29.
Bout number 29, another crew from CRI. Another of the General Sweeps. General Sweeps is where people mainly get their I wouldn't say their start. It's not quite a novice program, but general sweeps are a great catch-all for co-ed masters and anyone looking for some recreational type rowing on the Charles River. So check that out at Community Rowing. Out in front is Melissa Ludke, Lisa Schwally, Denise Chacoin, Mary Tara Ward, Peter Kaplan, Angie Picone, Valerie Gabriel, Natasha Doit, and Katerina Betancourt. And don't go away just yet. I think we've got one more crew out on the course.
The other question is how long do we wait?
I mean, we only need one.
All right, we think we've got one crew left to go. If they have indeed started and are intending to complete the race, this would be the CRI Octogenarian 8. So, man, I hope I'm doing this when I'm 80.
Yeah, they made it to Weld.
All right, we have report that the Octogenarian 8 has passed the Weld Boat Club already. So that is great news for them and their fans.
We might have to wait a couple minutes though.
We will give them that leeway, though. We will wait a couple of minutes because they're doing a great job.
It took about 3 minutes longer to get to.
Yeah, so they'll be about 6 minutes before they come by here, but they're well underway, and they'll be closing out the regatta for us. And before we sign off, I'd like to thank all of the organizers of the Head of the Charles and the thousands of volunteers who make this whole thing work. We've been thanking the sponsors all day, but we also couldn't do it without the support of all the volunteers up and down the river, and not only during the weekend, but the hours of setup time, setting the course and pulling the course. So it's not just the volunteers that you see today. So much work goes on behind the scenes, and I really appreciate the support of all the volunteers we have for the regatta this year. All right, and if you're standing and able, let's give a huge round of applause. The Octogenarian 8 from the Cambridge Boat Club. I don't have all of their names, but I know the crew, and they're out here on the Charles today. We'll see if I can recognize some of them. I was not given the full list of names, but let's give it up for the Octogenarian 8 from CRI, finishing the race in fine form. And don't forget, they've still got another couple of miles to go to get the boat all the way back to CRI. So well done. Enjoy it, savor it. What a great row from these friends rowing together from CRI. What do you got here? I might know some of them. Yeah, there we go. Well done, CRI. We hope to